You know, fans, it's about time I admit something to you. I think that there's a big problem in wrestling today.
You see, Noah has become a complete dictator over the BWO. He refuses to embrace the concept that all backyard wrestlers are the same and that we are all in it for the love of pro wrestling.
And wrestling today, it's all about good versus evil. It's all about, well, this is the good guy, and this is the bad guy. I'm not a believer in good versus evil. I'm a believer in perspective.
He refuses to acknowledge that fact, and he has put a stance forward of just BWO when it doesn't have to be like that.
I've stepped into the BWO, and I've been here since day one. I was the first ever champion of the BWO. It's the truth. I've been dedicated to the BWO.
Backyard wrestlers can work together, going from territory to territory, working with each other. And I want to be the forefront of that. Because I very much want to embrace the concept of us, we, as backyard wrestlers coming together and creating the best content for all the fans across all backyard wrestling. But Noah wants to isolate the BWO.
I live, breathe, and die this. All my blood, sweat, and tears have gone into this. So much of it.
And I, as the Puerto Rican prince, will not let that happen, and I will not let Noah completely isolate the BWO from every other backyard wrestling company. I want to make the BWO title equivalent to the NWA title, except the BWO title will represent all of backyard wrestling. I want to go from territory to territory defending the title, our title.
I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that this stays safe with us, the best backyard wrestling company. Because that's my job. That's my job as champion. To preserve the importance of our greatest title. Prince. So you see, he likes to claim that he's, the people's champion, that, he's the one everyone's rooting for, that he's the good guy. But he wants to take this and he wants to put it elsewhere. He wants to take this outside of the BWO.
Because I want to legitimize the BWO as well as other companies by working with those very talented individuals.
Think I'm lying? Go look at his promo. Go look at what he said. He said he wants to go to other backyard wrestling companies.
And Noah, once again, crossed the line when he cut a promo deliberately attacking other backyard wrestling companies.
He said he doesn't want this to stay in the BWO. Isn't that a shame? Isn't that an absolute shame? BWO fans, this stays safe in the BWO. Stay safe in the BWO with me.
And I know that gave the BWO a lot of bad press, but Noah doesn't care about that. Noah doesn't care how bad it reflects on the company or himself.
I can't stand what the Prince did. Prince is this representation of good versus evil. Seriously. He flip-flops all the time. You don't know whether he's good or whether he's evil. Changes from match to match. But you see, the thing with me is, I stay very consistent.
Because he wants to stay in our own little bubble. Well, I will embrace the concept of we, the backyard wrestlers. Because I represent backyard wrestling.
But I will never let a traitor like the Puerto Rican prince let any other company come in between the BWO and our amazing championship. This is ours, and I'm going to protect this, for it is our championship.